Bonjour, it's Théo. Today we're back with Lucille.
Hi everyone!
You're back on the channel. We're gonna try a restaurant that I really like in Paris. It's called the Brasserie Dubillot. I've already tried Brasserie Martin from the same group on this YouTube channel, so don't hesitate to check it out. I just love this kind of places when it's affordable French food, classy inside, and you can come as you are. It's not like too sophisticated, it's really casual. I can't wait to make you try this place.
I'm excited, I love that too. This looks amazing.
You can see just behind me that it's already beautiful. Just the front of the restaurant is beautiful. And all of their restaurants are really classy like that. And I just love their vibe. The terrace also is great. With the sun, it's a perfect weather for that. And we have a perfect table in the middle of the room. I just love the vibe of the place. Just under a tree. That's wonderful. So the Brasserie Dubillot, it's part of the Nouvelle Garde group. They have multiple restaurants in Paris, but also in Lyon, Marseille, and Lille, if I remember. And I just love their vibe. We are invited today, and I just know also like the marketing team. And I already know that the Brasserie Dubillot is a great choice.
Everything looks so good. I've been studying the menu and everything looks amazing.
I can't wait. So on the menu you can find some starters like appetizer with the escargot, the saucisson. For the starters you can have many different charcuterie dishes like the terrine, the pâté en croûte, it's a really famous one. And for the main course you have the saucisse purée, the sausage and mashed potatoes, the steak and fries, some fish. Also they have a veggie dish that changes with the season. The only problem that they have in their restaurant is that you won't find a lot of vegetarian food. Usually they just have one vegetarian dish, but it's not vegan. So it's not a place if you are vegan, but if you eat meat or eggs and stuff, you will love it.
I love this tiny plate. It feels like you're eating lunch with your grandma on Sunday.
Yeah, I just love, you can see the little place, the little decoration on the plate. And it's time for the starters. We took the escargot, it's a classic one. They took the escargot out of the shell and it's served with the butter and the parsley. It's like the special combo with the escargot, it's a perfect taste. And this is the poireau vinaigrette, the leek and vinegar. It's also a famous classic for the starters. And they add some hazelnut on top. Lucille, you told me you're not a big fan of escargot. Do you want to try it again on video?
Of course, I'll do it for you, but only for you.
Only for the video. Only for you guys.
I do love the sauce. Like, I'm not a fan of escargot, but I do love the sauce. The sauce is pretty nice.
So?
It is pretty good, the sauce is nice.
You see?
The texture is a bit weird, you know, you're
It's
eating a
already
snail.
a bit weird.
But the sauce is pretty good.
The sauce is really nice. The texture is a bit squishy, but you can get used to it. You don't have a strong taste. It's more the taste of the parsley. But usually we just choose escargot as a starter to put the bread in the sauce and just have the bread and the parsley and the butter is just the best part. We are talking together about the starters. Usually the starters that we see on video about the French food, the traditional French food, like on English speaking videos, it's not the starters that everybody is taking, like the French onion soup. I don't know if you eat a lot of French onion soup, but we don't eat that much.
Never, I just never eat that. It's not something I eat.
The escargot is maybe more common, but usually in the east of France, in the Bourgogne. What we usually take as starter will be like egg mayonnaise, poireau vinaigrette, some charcuterie. Now it's time to try the poireau vinaigrette, the leek and vinegar, also a famous classic starter. Do you like this starter?
Yes, it's one of my favorites. I always get that when I'm in this type of restaurants.
Okay, we tried to cut it in half, but we just destroyed the plate. Let's go. What do you think?
It's delicious.
The leek is like really tender. You have this vinegar taste that also comes with the mustard, but it's not like too strong. The thing I prefer is not the leek and vinegar, it's the hazelnut and the toast on top. It's just so good to have this crunchiness. It's time for the main courses. We took the plat du jour, so it's a dish that changes every single day. And today it's a paupiette de veau, it's a veal meatball. It's like a famous dish in France. It's served with the ratatouille and it looks incredibly beautiful. We also took a tartare, it's a classic one. You can find the raw beef that is mixed with some capers, some onions, mayonnaise with the French fries.
It's my passion.
Always.
I love it. Very good homemade fries. I love it.
I'm gonna start with the paupiette de veau.
Wow.
And you can see the stuffing, it looks really good. I'm gonna try the ratatouille. You can see the zucchinis, the tomatoes, the eggplant. And this is the real ratatouille. It's like that. In the movies, it's a tian. It's another type of dish, but it's sliced veggies. Let's try this one. Yeah. All the spice and the flavor of the Provence. It's lightly spicy at the end. It's really good. You can taste each veggie. Really powerful, really tasty. I just love this one. Really love this ratatouille. I'm gonna try with the paupiette also. That is really good. The veal is really tasty. You have all the seasoning inside. It gives a lot of strong flavors. And the ratatouille also is strong. So it's a mix of different strong taste and it's just perfect. What do you think about this dish?
It is really good. Always a good classic, but that we don't really eat often, I feel. It's like quite unique to find it at a restaurant, so I'm really happy to try it today.
Now I want to try the tartare. More classic tartare with all the seasoning inside. Let's try. It's really fresh. You have all the seasoning like the shallots or the onions. It's a bit maybe too soft for me, like too ground. I prefer it when you have like bigger pieces of beef. But it's a really good classic tartare if you want to try what is a classic tartare. This one, it's really nice. But what I really like is the seasoning. Even if the texture, I prefer like a bigger tartare with bigger chunks of beef. I really love the seasoning that is a bit spicy. The main courses are really good. This plat du jour costs 20 euros. It's more expensive than the other because usually it's about like 15 or 16. But just for this price, it's so good. It's just a pleasure to eat. Which one is your favorite?
Ooh, well, tartare is always a classic.
Yeah.
You know, it's like something I would eat every single day, I believe. But paupiette, I feel, is very special. I feel it's like more something you would eat on a Sunday, like it's a special family meal. So I'm really partial to it. So I'd say paupiette.
I'm gonna say the same because this dish should be on the menu. It's incredible, incredibly good. What I really like at Brasserie Dubillot in also their other restaurants, it's the desserts. It looks incredible. You have a flan pâtissier and the inside is a vanilla custard. And this one is the best in this restaurant. It's the Paris-Brest. It's a choux that is cut in half and you have a lot of hazelnut cream inside. And it looks incredible. With also the praline that is melting. It's just so good.
This Paris-Brest looks like a work of art.
The texture is a bit tender and squishy at the same time. Let's go. Really good.
I love the hazelnut cream on top of it.
It's kind of a cheesecake texture. It's less squishy than other flan.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we're gonna destroy the cake, but that's okay. Ready?
Let's do it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, not too
It's
bad.
easy to cut.
Oh, you're
It's
pretty
easy
good
to
at
cut.
it.
You can see the inside, the hazelnut cream. You can smell the hazelnut. Let's go.
Let's go. So good.
We can't talk. It's too good. The praline is incredible. It's really sweet. It gives all the sweetness, the crunchiness of the hazelnut. It's a perfect mix. I knew it was one of their best desserts, maybe the best. If you come to Brasserie Dubillot, it's an unmissable dessert to try here.
You need to try it. It's so good. Also, like maybe if you don't know what praline is, you absolutely need to have that. So it's like this hazelnut paste we were talking about. It's so delicious here.
We're out of Brasserie Dubillot. It was such a pleasure to share this meal with you, Lucille.
It was really good. Thanks for bringing me here.
Don't forget to follow Lucille on YouTube to discover more about Paris. And of course, if you want to explore Paris and discover the French way of life, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. I post every single day, so see you tomorrow.
À demain.